Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Eau de Treasure. I'm Steven. Very excited for this video. I have a box right here that came from the USA. This is the first time I've ever ordered from DUA Fragrances. I've mentioned them before on my channel. A lot of people ask me in my videos, where can I get that vintage fragrance, the original? I don't want to get a spoiled bottle, and I don't want to go to eBay and spend an arm and a leg on it. I don't want to spend $200-300. Where can I get something like that? There are some other ones too, but DUA is a fragrance house that you can try. They'll basically make any fragrance that anybody wants. DUA is a fragrance company based in California, and they make dupes, they make clones, and supposedly they make very, very high quality copies of famous fragrances that have better performance than the originals even, because they're extrait de parfum. But I've never tried them until this video. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to show you what I picked up. I have a DUA Fierce in here, and I've mentioned that before in my Abercrombie Fitch Fierce videos on my channel. People ask me where they can get original Fierce from. I tell them try DUA Fierce. I've never tried it myself. In this video, I'm just going to show you what I got, the unboxing. I'm going to show you the DUA haul. So let's get right to it. I have to tell you the reason I bought this DUA shipment here. I went online and started looking at DUA, and before, I must have tried a few years ago, and they wouldn't ship to Japan where I live. But this time I checked, and they did have international shipping. They come in a velvety pouch. All right, so here is the stash. Here's the haul. They all come in this little felt pouch, which is pretty cool. So let's check out the first one. They're all wrapped in bubble wrap, so this is going to take some time for me to get these open. Here's the first one, D7, and this is a recreation of Yves Saint Laurent M7, the original. Here's the aforementioned DUA Fierce. It says DUA Designer Line. Extrait de Parfum. This one is called Attitude, and this is a recreation of a discontinued one called Armani Attitude. Poseidon's Absolute Elixir. This is a recreation or a clone of Creed Aventus Absolute. One and Only Jazz Club. This is a twist. This is kind of a custom one that they created at DUA. This is a combination of Dolce Gabbana the One and the Maison Margiela Jazz Club. And finally, River Fougere. This one has been around for a while. This is one of the first ones I ever heard of from DUA. I was watching Mr. Smelly's channel, and he has this one, and he was talking about how this is a great clone of Yves Saint Laurent Rive Gauche. What did I pay for these? So basically the regular price on these is about $33 or $35. And these bottles are a smaller size. These bottles are 34 ml. I don't know why 34 ml. Why not just 30, 35? But that's how they do it at DUA. And I bought these when there was a 33% discount. So each one of these was about $22, except for this one. The niche fragrances, the Creeds, the Tom Ford, ones like that are a little bit more. They're like, the regular price on those is like $50, $55, $65. So this was about $44 with the discount. The reason I got this one is because I don't have Creed Aventus Absolute. I'm not going to spend $350 on a bottle of that. I refuse to do that. I already did get a 10 ml decant, but not in Japan. It was sent to my house in USA. But now I have this, and now I get to smell and see what Creed Aventus Absolute smells like. So I made this order about a month ago. It took about 2 weeks before I got a notice that it was being shipped. When I got the email notice that it was shipped, it was here in like 7 days at my door. Shipping wasn't cheap. It was like $28 to get this shipped to me in Japan. And then right before it arrived, like 5 days before, I got hit with another shipping fee for $25. So $53 total to get this thing shipped to me in Japan. That, I could get 2 more bottles for that price. So unfortunately, shipping is not that cheap, but at least I can get this shipped to me in Japan. The good news is I didn't have to pay any custom fees for these. Usually DHL or FedEx holds up the package here in Japan. I have to use my credit card online and pay 10%. So I didn't get slapped with an extra $20, luckily. So that extra shipping fee of $25, I'm okay with that because it kind of took the place of customs fee. These bottles used to have a clear plastic top, and I've never tried them at that time when they used to have the plastic tops, but now it has this DUA brand wooden cap. Let's take a look at this. It fits on snugly, it slides on, you can hold it by the cap, it's on there tight. These labels look really nice. They seem to be good quality to me. They're stuck on there pretty good. There's no bubbles on it, and it says the DUA brand, that's the logo. All the juice color is pretty much the same. It's a yellowish color. Leave me a comment down below, guys. Which one are you the most curious about? Which one would you love to smell the most? Maybe I'll make a separate video and test it out. I did get a nice combination of fragrances here. I have a modern niche fragrance here in the Creed Aventus Absolute. I have a couple discontinued classics in the Yves Saint Laurent Rive Gauche, and the Armani Attitude, and the Yves Saint Laurent M7, the original that was discontinued. Those, you can't get them anymore unless you pay an exorbitant price on eBay. So I'm hoping that these smell very similar to those. Of course, I got Fierce. It's not discontinued, but this is supposed to smell like the original formulation from 2003. And finally, I got one of their special creations, the ones where they mix different fragrances together. For example, Creed Aventus and Baccarat Rouge 540. Then you have this one, Dolce Gabbana the One, and Jazz Club. All right, I gotta try one in this video. I won't be happy unless I spray one of these and just tell you what I think. I gotta try this, the Creed Aventus Absolute. I've never smelled this before. I'm not gonna spend $50 or $60 on the Armaf version. Maybe I will in the future if I get a cheap bottle, but I sprung for this one. All right, let's try it out. Nice sprayer. It's like a pressurized atomizer, like the Dior Sauvage atomizers. This is beautiful. Very impressed with that. Now, I heard that this smells similar to Dior Sauvage Elixir. So I'm expecting something between Creed Aventus and Dior Sauvage Elixir. Let's see what it smells like. Yeah, that's what it is. Actually, people online that are saying that, I can see what they're talking about. Just imagine Creed Aventus with a little bit of a Dior Sauvage Elixir twist to it. Yeah, it smells nice. It smells really nice. This one is going to my new friend, one of my subscribers here on Eau de Treasure, who happens to live in the same city where I'm at in Japan. What are the chances, right? And I'm going to keep these, but this one I'm going to test out in the next video. So that might be uploaded today or tomorrow. I'll upload it right after this one. The DUA Fierce versus Original Fierce. The CEO of DUA, his name is Massam Raza. And if you look at Mr. Smelly's channel and you search for DUA or Massam Raza, you'll find the video where Dan interviews him and talks about how he got started making fragrances and how he made this DUA brand. So it's pretty interesting, and I remember seeing that like 3 or 4 years ago. That's it, guys. If you are interested in DUA fragrances, all I can say is the Poseidon's Absolute Elixir smells nice. Can't tell you how the performance is. I'll tell you more in the future as I explore these again in future videos. The website is called the DUA brand. Just another thing about these as I'm shooting a thumbnail here. If you're going to order these, you should wait for the discount. There's usually a discount. 30%, I know on Father's Day or 4th of July, it was like 36%. So 30%, 33, 36%, then it's a good time to put an order together. If you order one and pay shipping, it's not really worth it. So you should put some money together, maybe get yourself a couple, get yourself 4. I got 6. You can get 8 with 1 shipping fee, so that might be something you want to go for. I don't have a discount code, so I'm not getting any money from this. I'm just recommending it. Another thing about these, I heard that they take time to macerate or mature in the bottle. So I'm going to spray them, I'm going to test them all, and I'm not going to expect them to be at their best until maybe a couple weeks or a month later. There's a Facebook group too called the DUA brand. People are posting about their orders and taking pictures and leaving reviews about the fragrances. Please hit the like button, hit the thumbs up if you like the video, guys. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more discontinued, vintage, rare, and interesting fragrances like these right here. So happy to talk about DUA fragrances and tell you what I think about this order. Very satisfied with it. Let me know in the comments what you think, what you want to see more of, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, take care. All right, I think we're good.